Mark Bridge from Build a Better Runner. In this video we're going to be looking at tight calves, okay? So when it comes to running, we always get tight calves from time to time, and it's always good to keep on top of stuff like this and keep your body moving well, okay? So I'm going to take you through a few things that I do to just release the calves off for myself, and hopefully this will help you as well, okay? So you're going to need a lacrosse ball for this one, or a tennis ball, and also a foam roller, okay? So if you've got those, go and get them. And then what we're going to do, we're just going to start off with the ball to start off with underneath the foot, and we're just going to break up some of that fascia and obviously get into the attachment points as well at the bottom of the foot, okay? So we're just going to put it down like so. So the first one we're going to do is going to be the midline across here, okay? So we're going to start from basically where the ball of the foot is, where the big toe is, and from that line you're going to come all the way up to the heel, okay? And then we're just going to work your way back to that big toe. So again, just to the ball of the foot there, in line with that big toe, and then we're just going to do the same again, okay? So we'll just do that three times, and then we're just going to move into the midline now. So you're at the ball of the foot, but you're in line with that third toe now. And again, apply a little bit of pressure. Do not go over a 7 out of 10, okay? So it just needs to be nice pressure on there. You feel a nice little bit of a release all the way up to the heel, and then take it all the way back. So when you're doing this, just think about if there's any kind of tender spots, okay, any places that might need a little bit more attention in the next little bit, okay? So, and then we're going to roll through there. And now we're going to come through from the little toe all the way up to the heel now, okay? So again, starting on that ball of the foot where the little toe is, and then we're just going to take it all the way along to the heel, and then take it all the way back. Good, and relax. Right, so for the next one, that was long fibre. For the next one, we're going to go cross fibre now. Okay, so we're going to start again at the ball of the foot, and we're going to start where the big toe is, and then we're going to go laterally all the way over to the ball of the foot where the little toe is, and then back over. And again, we're just applying that nice little bit of pressure on there, and just loosen it off a little bit in there. Relax, and then we're going to come roughly about an inch towards the heel, and then we're going to do the same again, just coming across the fibre, looking out for those little tender spots, and relax, and then we're going to come up an inch again, and obviously depending on the size of the foot, you can keep working your way up an inch, okay? And then again we're going to come up, now I'm at the heel, and come across there. Good, and relax. So now what you're going to do is, if you found any tender spots in here, we're just going to revisit them. So you can rather put some pressure on that area and hold it for 20 seconds, or you can do what I call a pin and stretch, okay? So you're going to crunch your toes in, and then crunch your toes out, crunch your toes in, and crunch your toes out. Just a nice little pin and stretch on that area of tightness, and then just roll it off, okay? So once we've done that, that's the foot done. And then we're going to get now into the calf itself, okay? So we're going to be sitting down onto a mat, and then we're just going to place the foam roller just above the Achilles, okay, on the actual calf muscle part here. And then from here, you're going to put some weight on the top of the foot here, or the top of the leg, and now we're just going to roll side to start off with, okay? So we're going to start off with the cross fibre this time. So again, we're going from the lateral outside part to the medial side, and again, not putting too much pressure on there. Again, don't go above a 7. And once we've done that a few times, then you're going to just roll down or up a little bit more. Okay, roughly about an inch, and then we're going to do the same again. Just apply a little bit of pressure and then just come through there. Just nice and easy. All the way up to the lateral side, all the way over to the medial side. Then again from there, we're going to come up an inch again, and we're going to do the same. And again, one more inch. So, guys, if you're already at the top of your calf muscle now, do not go onto the back of the knee. Okay, you want to avoid that area. And for me now, I'm at the top of that calf, and that's as far as I'm going to go. And relax. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go along the long fibre. Okay, so again, we're going to bring the knee out. So it's pointing that way with the toes, and now we're going to come down the lateral side. So again, put a little bit of pressure on there, and then just roll down. And then we're going to come back up and then start from the beginning again, apply some pressure and roll down. And again, just look for those nice little sort of tight, tender areas, just so you can keep an eye on it, and we can revisit that in a minute when we get into it a little bit more. And now we're going to have the toes facing up towards the ceiling, the knee facing up towards the ceiling. We're going to start in the same place. Again, we're on that calf muscle. And again, then we're just going to roll up to the top of the calf muscle, avoiding the back of the knee. Take it back. And then same again. Good. And then for the next one, we're just going to bring that knee, internally rotate it, so that's pointing that way now, along with the toes, and then put a little bit of pressure on there, and then we're going to do the same. Again, looking for those little tender areas. Again, if you've had a hard run out, this is always good to go through after you finish, just to really loosen them off a little bit. On the next day, sometimes, if they're feeling a little bit tight, then just to go through them and then relax. So for the next part, we're going to go through to that little tender area now. Okay, so I've just got a part just round about here, and then you're going to apply some pressure again, and this time we're just going to go anti-clockwise to start off with. Okay, so we're just bringing that foot round. And then we're going to go clockwise, just turning that round again. Just applying that little bit of pressure on there as well. And then we're just going to point the toes towards your face and then away. Point towards your face and away. And just loosen off in that area now. And then just give it a nice little roll side to side. And then maybe move on to the next tender area, if there was a few more, or we can just leave it there. Okay, once you've done that, then we just want to stretch the area. So obviously now we've made it quite subtle in there, or supple in there, and now we just want to stretch it out a little bit as well. Okay, so we're just going to come into a half kneeling position. Again, the knee's going to be travelling in line with the third toe. Don't let the foot collapse inwards, and don't let the heel come off the ground. And we're just going to come into this calf here and just give it a nice little stretch. So again, with this one, you can hold for 30 seconds to up to 3 minutes, depending what you want to do. And relax. And then we're just going to do a standing calf stretch as well. Okay, so just holding onto a wall. Place one foot back, push down through that heel. Engaging the core, back nice and neutral, and then we're just going to lean in until you feel that nice stretch, and again really push through that heel as well, and you get a nice stretch through that calf. And again, you can hold this for 10 seconds to 3 minutes, depending on the tightness of the calf as well. Okay, so that's a nice one to loosen the calves off, guys. If you did enjoy this video, pop over to buildabetterrunner.com. I've got many more videos like this, and I will see you there. Take care.